said normally when you do the boat, it keeps the underneath it, and you just bubbles it. When you see it bubble, you move on.
So Billy, this is our laser that we use for stripping now, and it's usually there's enough of a layer that this stuff peels off. This is a real thin layer of whatever finish is on there. It's pretty thin, and it doesn't actually peel off, but it does sand off pretty easy. A couple of questions. There's a pretty good gouge right here. We can route this down and put a piece in on both of these pieces right here, and epoxy a piece in, or we could just change the curvature a bit and cut it this way and change the curvature. And of course, then we'd have to go to the other end and match that curvature on the other end. Both options are probably about the same price, which is not big. But the other thing that we can do is once we have it stripped, we can put this in a sander, a wide belt sander, and we can sand the top down all nice and even. It's a little bit rough, not bad, especially these longer pieces. There's a difference in height of some of them. That end was actually worse. These ends, this is not too bad. And this one's a little bit worse. This one's not all of the boards are the same height. We can run that through a sander if you like, and then. Anyhow, that's if you want this nice and smooth up here from the stand. I know you don't want it slippery. If you want it nice and smooth and what we call fair, then it's probably a $100 ad to go over to. We have a cabinet shop that has a big sander. We'd go over there and sand it down, and it'll get out gouges like, we'll sand through the gouges like this and this. They aren't very deep, but we can sand through it and make it look a lot nicer while we're at it. And then what we plan to do, the other thing is on my swim platform, this area in here is very costly to sand out and put finish on. So we are thinking of doing a light sanding on my swim platform. I did a light sanding, and then I painted this down here with bottom paint. We could use a copper bronze bottom paint, which is almost this color. Copper bronze is this color right here on the bottom of this boat, or the bottom of your boat's black, so we could do it with black bottom paint. So tell me what you think about those options, and we'll talk to you soon.